All right, let's get the mailbag started because the first one's from Gary Anderson. And the subject is Dirt Sheet spoiler coverage. And does anyone else find it odd that none of the Dirt Sheets spoiled the Keith Lee debut or the Ring of Honor announcement? But at the same time, we're quick to announce that Austin is wrestling Owens and Vince McMahon is wrestling McAfee at Mania. Now, they reported it as gospel, and it doesn't happen. It makes the actual matches seem disappointing compared to the Mania matches at Meltzer, not the WWE announced. Well, there definitely is a definite a bias towards spoiler coverage slanted towards WWE. I very rarely hear AEW spoilers. I mean, is that a thing? I don't hear them spoil anything, which is weird because you know that those guys know what's going on and they don't spoil it. So whatever, but that's fine with me. I'd rather not hear spoilers. So the fact that AEW doesn't do spoilers, but they do spoilers in WWE, I could care less. I'm not a fan of spoilers. So,
but I look at it this way: it's obvious. And obviously, the bad part here is if it somehow affects his judgment, then But it's obvious that Meltzer's friends with a lot of the guys on AEW. They one group, named the finishing move after him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's no different than a sportscaster, than Stephen A. Smith saying, "Hey, I'm good friends with this basketball player," and he said it, and we kick it, and he gives me information and like that. It's hard not to tell people not to be friends with people they work with because sometimes they get along, But when it enters, their opinion and they're skewed, that's where the problem lays. And if Meltzer is doing that, then he's wrong. Only giving spoilers for one side and not the other. Yo, what up? This is Konnan, and I host Keeping It 100, my co-host, Disco Inferno, unfortunately.
Well, I'd say you're my co-host.
Listen, every Thursday here on Spreaker, we talk pro wrestling, sports, movies, music, TV, pop culture, and some politics. It's everything the rest of the pro wrestling podcasts are not.
Tune in to hear myself, the superior one, educate and inform.
Tune in to hear me bury Disco.
That's very disrespectful.
Join us every Thursday on Spreaker and keep it 100. Boom!